Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Indah Ramayanti, and now I'm going to explain about morpheme. The definition: a linguistic form which bears no partial phonetic semantic resemblances to any other form. So in this chapter, we are going to study about isolating morphemes in words. So in this part, we will study about discover the separate parts because we can recall similar words with which to compare the words under analysis. There are 6 Nidas principles. Principle 1. Forms which are distinct in semantics and have an identical phonemic form in all their occurrences. So it means the meaning is different but the pronunciation is same. For example, in singer and in the word higher. To make it clearer, we can see the explanation about agentive and comparative. So agentive here means the person that does the action. So singer, it means the person who sings. And then writer, it means the person who writes. But comparative, it is about comparison. Higher, older, longer, so it means more than about comparison. But you can see the word clever, paper, it doesn't include in principle 1 because clever, paper they don't have the meaning of agentive and then comparative. So next is prefixes before stems. For example, retake. So take a stem and then re is prefix. And then suffixes after stems. Happiness. So happy as stem. Ness as suffixes. And then infixes. Infixes are not as common as suffixes and prefixes, and they are rarely used in formal writing. For example, abse, freaking, literally. The next is principle 2. Forms which have a common semantic distinctiveness but which differ in phonemic form. So if you see prefixes in, il, ear, ing in a word, so it must be the word has negative meaning. For example, innumerable, innocent, impossible, illegal, irreplaceable. But if it is the word intonation, it is not included to principle 2 because in there doesn't show negative meaning. It is not prefix on the. Next is principle 3. Identifying forms as a single morpheme, even their distribution is not phonologically determined, and are in complementary distribution. Complementary distribution, if the environment in which one morpheme occurs is not an environment where any of the others can occur. So this is same as subject-verb agreement. You can see the example, mouse, so we use is, not mouse are. And then children, we use verb 1, sing, not we use, so we don't use verb ses in present tense. Principle 4. Two forms may be considered as belonging to a single morpheme occurs when they are found in free variation. Free variation. If the forms have the same meaning, are phonetically distinct, and may occur in exactly the same environment. So, two forms may be considered as belonging to a single. In this part, the problem is only about accent. For example, so you can see the example. We can pronounce the first word. If it is UK, either. If it is US, either. Also, neither and then neither. And then direction or direct. Next is lexical entry. So we need these 3 things to make lexical entry. The first, phonological form, syntactic feature, and then semantics. You can see the example. There is the word phone. So for phonological form, we can see the transcription of the word phone. It is how to pronounce the word phone. And then syntactic feature, it means word phone can be noun, can be verb. So phone here is a noun, not verb. And then for semantic or the meaning, phone is electronic or equipment. If two or more morphemes can be attached to a third form, the morpheme with the more specific subcategorization frame takes precedence and blocks the attachment of the other morpheme. So you can see the example. Person, it is the first form, a singular, and then people, the second, plural, and then the third form, 8 persons. So as there shows that it is more than one, 8 persons. So the meaning is no more than 8. It is emphasized that it cannot be more than. Principle 5, homophonous forms, single morpheme and multiple morpheme. Single morpheme, the example is cat. So cat there, it is only noun. It only can be noun. So we call it single morpheme. But if it is multiple morpheme, like word, book, it can be noun and verb. So we can call book as multiple morpheme. Principle 6, a morpheme is isolatable if it occurs under the following conditions. The first, in isolation. So we can isolate that word. It is not single morpheme. Like cat, that can be noun only. And then the second, in multiple combinations, in at least one of which the unit with which it is combined occurs in isolation or in other combinations. For example, students, there are 2 morphemes of that word, student and s. S shows that it is more than one or plural. And then replay, 2 morphemes, re and play. The third, in a single combination, provided the element with which it is combined occurs in isolation or in combinations with non-unique constituents. It means there is no another combination. The last is constituent structure. So you can see there are 3 structures. The first is word undeniable. So how to break down this word? First, you have to know the word class of undeniable. It is ended by able, so the word class is adjective. So write adjective. And then you have to see the prefix first. There's the prefix an, so you can draw the line down and then write an. After that, you have to see the suffix. Able as the suffix, and then the word class is adjective. And then draw the line down, write adjective, and then draw the line down again, write able. And then the last word is deny. The last morpheme is deny. A stem of that word. So the word class is verb, and then draw a straight line, and then write deny. The second word is cleanliness. So you can see there's the suffix ness at the end of the word. So it shows that the word class is noun. How to break down this word to become a tree structure? The first we have to see is there prefix. If it is there's no, you can directly go to suffix. So ness as the suffix there, we can draw the line down and then write ness. And then there is the word cleanly left. And then what is the word class of cleanly? It is adverb. And then don't forget to draw the line down and then write the suffix ly. After that, there is the word or morpheme clean left. So what is the word class of clean? It is adjective. And clean is the stem. You have to draw a straight line and then write clean.